right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Uh, First, I want to give our honest glorious praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to Apostle Nell, this great millstone, peace to Akim, that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. This is Brother the Wild from the GMS Detroit camp.
This is Brother Zion from the GMS Detroit by camp.
And Kai, yesterday, last night, you had the Dallas camp out there, GMS Detroit Dallas camp out there. You had this one guy and who really made me really upset, because he wasn't being, he ain't come with a humble spirit. Because first of all, he didn't know everything like he thought he knew, and they made him look like a idiot, because I call him a Sesame Street Jake, and that's what he is. And then you had, not to get away from it, you also had Sarnetta over there, talking the same old, but I'm not really talking about Sarnetta. I'm talking about this slow Jake, this, which I call him Sesame Street, because that's what he was, and he wasn't honoring the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in my book, and I'm talking about that. He's nowhere near on their level. You're supposed to come a certain way to the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and there's a decency and an order.
Yep.
And you go ahead,
that's right.
Bust it out.
Scriptures say this, especially scriptures say this. This is Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, because when you come up to these camps, all right, that's a church. You know what I'm saying? Well, why? Because the men that's out there on the highways and byways, they're calling out. How you say Ecclesia. Yeah, I'm butchering that right now. I know that, but basically it means to call out. All right. Mm-hmm. So when we go out on the highways and byways, that's what we're doing. We're calling out to the elect. We're giving that certain trial as of a trumpet. You know what I'm saying, for the hopeful elect to come in. To hear this word and come in. But it says, when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. You know what I'm saying? We've always heard this from your moms or whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You know what I'm saying? The Lord designed us like that for a reason, because the ears are set up, right, to hear, to listen, to take in information. You know what I'm saying? You only got 1 mouth. You know what I'm saying? So especially when you don't know what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? If you're coming up to the camp, you should already be in the premise,
Mm-hmm.
These men are established. Okay, let me find out what they're talking about first before I say anything about anything. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he's just it's all for edification's sake at the end of the day. But he's showing himself to be a scoffer. You know what I'm saying? Because he thinks that he's going to win a camp over or win an argument by coming with plantation Christianity. And that's played out. Like, we over and done with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been there, done that. Most brothers that have been in some type of religion, chiefly in some type of Christian religion. So we didn't walk through the church and all that, right? But we understood that, damn, we don't know the scriptures, though.
That's right.
They ain't teaching us anything. You know what I'm saying? So, again, Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. For Yahweh is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore, let thy words be few. And this guy, he just want to talk and make points, and you know what I'm saying, not answering anything. Brothers asking questions, do you know this, do you know that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because all he brought out was vomit, man.
God.
None of it was edified. It wasn't talking about salvation and about getting out of here, because America gonna be destroyed, thus said the Lord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he don't even understand who the Bible is truly for. He don't gather that concept. So So hey, the brothers did well. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say, hey, study to show thyself approved.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, the brothers showed that they were approved. They knew what they were talking about. They were able to validate what they were saying by way of the scriptures, able to speak on certain history and tie everything in and make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? According to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But this guy, he did just a lot of rhetoric, a lot of Christian dogma, right? The same old, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't saying nothing new. You don't think all the camps ain't, your type of spirit ain't came up to the camp before?
Exactly.
We've been there, done that.
You know what it is? He got to see Jacob's trouble, but by that time, we're not going to be out there no more. It's going to be a great famine. It's going to be great death. But by then, he going to want to come back to the camp, but he going to be too late then. Then he got his mark for death coming to him because, he thought he knew it all.
God, get one more real quick. Because, this word, it teaches you to be prudent. You know what I'm saying? To look well to your going, right? What I want. I gotta just look at it real quick. Prudent. Prudent, you're supposed to have that foresight. You're supposed to know what's going on at every given moment. That's the point of a prophet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Before prophets weren't called prophets, they were called seers, which means a visionary. You can see, right, what's coming down the pike, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And things that they saw, they wrote down. So now we have that information in what you call the Bible to read, okay, get the understanding so that we can know what the enemy has, coming to us. We can prepare, right? Hold on, if I can find this really quick. This is real quick. This is Proverbs 14:15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All right, and according to the rhetoric that the guy was speaking, all right, shows that he was simple-minded. You know what I'm saying? He's stuck on that Christianity. Right? It's time for Jake to grow up. In the physical and moreover in the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? It's time to put that white Jesus and all that behind you. That ain't doing nothing for our people. You know what I'm saying? So, time to grow up. Hey.
I got one for you once you know with that.
Yeah, Yahweh said, be ye perfect as my Father in heaven is perfect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand can be is basically grow up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the scriptures say eat this whole roll.
Right.
So, hey, that guy just showed that he doesn't have that unction. He doesn't have the oil of Yahweh Shem Yahushai,
Okay, I wanted you, when you get a chance, go to Romans 9:6. And even with that, you might as well read that all the way to 13 because it not only talks about, all of Israel is not of Israel, but this is really for the elect. So we don't care you yay or nay. And when he get all the way to 13, to let him know this ain't for it. This not for all nations. Because he came with that, he gonna save all the heathen crap. And I'm like, no, he getting of the elect. And even if the people look like other nations, those are Israelites whose forefathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that are the Israelite foreigners, the seed of their father. Because the Lord said we will be scattered on all four corners of the earth, looking like all the nations.
That's right. This is Romans 9:6. It says, not as though the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. Right. Every Israelite you see is not an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? He's an Israelite, according to the flesh, but according to the spirit, he's a heathen.
Right.
Because he don't know he an Israelite. He's not teaching that fact. You know what I'm saying? So he's not of Israel. He's not of this body. All right. It says, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children. Right, because Abraham had many children, had many seeds. You know what I'm saying? With Sarah and with the bondwoman, right? It says, are they all children? But in Isaac shall that seed be called. Right, that's the lineage that was chosen. It says, that is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed, right? Which, and I'll just keep reading. It said, for this word of promise, for this is the word of promise, at this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil. So it's not even a race thing in the concept of looks. You know what I'm saying? Because you say, oh, we hate white people because they're white. No, it ain't got nothing. And they're not white, they're red. But it ain't got nothing to do with look. This is a spiritual thing. The spirit that said Esau, Edom, is wicked. Period. Right? Let's see. It says, for the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand. So Most High simply made a choice, not of works, but of him that calleth. It is said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Bam, there you go. Alright, so him reading that from 6 all the way to 13, that's a bomb with a nutshell on itself. Okay? So this Jake, because I'm just going to say it right now, he's just a 2/3 Sesame Street nigga right now. Okay? And that's on Yahweh Shimi Ashai, whether he want him to get it or not, or he going to be destroyed. And like I said, when all hell break loose, Sesame Street, he going to be looking for the prophets. It's going to be too late, and then he'll have his judgment.
Can I save the so-called white man, Jake? Like, hang it up. You're not gonna find a good white man through just, sifting through white people. Like, oh, I know I can find. No, you can't. And if you do, he's most likely an Israelite. If you can vibe with, that looks white. But as far as Edomites, they're deemed to be destroyed. All right. And they're gonna serve in the kingdom of heaven, which will be on the earth. All right. So that's all I got.
Yeah, like I said, this ain't blackpeoplemeet.com bullshit. This is the calling for the elect of Yahweh Shimi Shah of the 144,000 and 1/3. That's it, whether you yay or nay. You okay? So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. So with that, when I give our honest God his praises, due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Doban Spasanel, that's a great millstone. Peace to Akim, that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. Shalom. Abba, Kwambakiyan. Shalom.